Okay, hello, welcome to College Indigo. The first, forget it, I'm not gonna do a stupid intro this time. Sorry, just no. Where was I? Oh yeah. Well, welcome to College Indigo. For you to know, this is not gonna be only a vlog channel because it's gonna capture some of the experience in my life. But it's also gonna be a channel about my beliefs. It's gonna be more of a project of mine because I want to do something productive with my time, and I know I have a big zit here, but I'm a human being and I have 18 years, so they do exist, and no, everybody has them, even celebrities. Jossie Lord. Anyway, to the point of this video is just gonna explain a little bit of myself. One cousin of mine saw my first video and called me I was a bitch. Well, fuck you. Well, this is the reason I'm gonna explain myself. And I'm gonna explain my ideology. You see, where to begin with? There is a basis that is the cosmical humanist that believes that humans have an uncanny ability to become demigods themselves. And there is a theistic viewpoint about reality that says everything is linked to the Bible and God, the theistic point of view and the cosmic humanist point of view. First of all, you see this Psalm 82. Oh man, this is deep, balls deep. Let me read it to you. In Spanish, is gonna. You know what? My Bible's in Spanish, so sorry if you listening in Spanish, but I'm gonna put the version in English, and says, Dios presciende en el consejo celestial, entre los dioses dicta sentencia, y hasta cuándo defenderá la injusticia y favorecerá a los impíos. Defiende la causa del huérfano y del desválido. Al pobre y al oprimido hagámosle justicia. Salven al mentiroso y al necesitado. Líbrenos de la mano de los impíos. Ellos no saben nada, no entienden nada, deambulan en la oscuridad. Se estremecen todos los cimientos de la tierra. Yo les he dicho, ustedes son dioses. Todos ustedes son hijos del Altísimo, pero morirán como cualquier mortal. Caerán como cualquier otro gobernante. Levantaré, oh Dios, y juzga la tierra, pues tuyas son todas las naciones. Well, in Spanish, there is two important things. In verse number 1, it starts saying, I searched it in 5 different versions. This is weird. In 5 different versions, it still says, He leads a council of gods. That's very redundant with the Bible, right? And then in the verse 6 says, all of you are gods. And wait, there is more. Back in Psalm 8, I think. Wait, number 5, he calls up the King David says, you made us almost as gods. Another version said almost as angels. So there you have it. Humans have powers. Angels do have, and he made us similar. But you have to ask first, what came first, the egg of the chick or the chicken? In this case, what came first, the angels or the humans? They say Lucifer. Yeah, it came before. And then it came Adam and Eve. So we have powers we don't comprehend and we yet don't understand. The Bible is clear in the Psalms. And yet, there's a lot of things very weird. For example, out-of-body experiences and empathic abilities. Number 1, I'm an Indigo child. Born in the year 1996 on the date June 16, which is actually the date 616. If you search it, it's a variant of the number of the beast. So, by the way, no. But what I'm trying to tell you is that there is more. Search. and you shall find. Ask, and you shall receive. Beg, and it shall be opened. So yeah, there's a lot of things you should ask that big one in the sky. He knows more, and I know that the Bible have been changed lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of times since the Catholic Church, and by the way, in my opinion, I believe religions are the things that took us backward in the evolution of human beings. Not evolution in having scales or stuff like that. I mean evolution mentally. Dark Ages, thousands of scientists were killed. The coming of Spain here destroyed a lot of knowledge. Right now, thanks to the Mayans, we have the Gregorian calendar, and we also have the zero. They were the most advanced mentally civilization on Earth. Yeah, they focused in learning rather than fighting. Yeah, there were a lot of blood there, but yeah, they were more intelligent than what we assume. Yet Genesis, Exodus, Apocalypse, everything in the Bible is coded, by the way. Search for the Kabbalah and search for answers. That's something. Curiosity killed cats, so don't go into the esoteric side. Don't search demonic possession or stuff like that. Stay away from it. From my own personal experience, stay away from it. It is important. Stay away from it. Now, what am I saying? What's the big picture? You're being lied. There is truth outside you should understand, first of all. The Bible is true. There is God. He is superb. Jesus Christ, the Father, the Holy Spirit, the Holy Trinity. And yet the Bible has it all right in front of you. There's a lot of things people should comprehend first. By the way, have you seen this? This hand? Like this? Oh man, you have been very blind. I'm gonna show you some pictures. This. And have you seen Ouroboros? That? Well, have you seen the round thing, the halos? Yeah. Snap. You have been very blind, human beings. You have been blind for way too long. I don't care if anybody starts criticizing me. This is just putting my point of view. I'm not gonna be all spiritual and tell you, you're going to hell, you're going to hell, you're going to hell, everybody's going to hell. I'm not God to judge anybody. And nobody should judge me for my point of view. And I shouldn't judge you or anyone. That the Bible tells me, and I must follow. The vlogs are gonna show my life. These videos are gonna show my reality. My podcast is gonna show my interest. And yeah, I'm gonna have a podcast. It's called the MCast. I'll upload it the first season. I call it like that because it wasn't so well made. Now I'm gonna post it in, I think, iTunes. I want to post it there, and still in SoundCloud. And I'll try to show my nerdy side, news and music side of myself in each of the podcasts. And really, I have weird things inside my mind. I'm not an average human being, and you are not as well. You have been blinded for way too long, so let me tell you just some few things to begin with. Number one, first and foremost, yeah, they're demons, and they're angels, and there's a world different in between us that we don't see. People tend to call it the fourth dimension, and the Bible talks about astral realms. The only way to explain heaven, hell, and earth is by the theory of parallel dimensions, multiverses, astral realms. You have it there. There are three scientific points of view about these three things that appear in the Bible. Then you have the Atlantis, why there is an interconnection between the Mayan pyramids, Teotihuacan, the Giza pyramids, the Temple Angkor Wat, the Indian temples. Can someone explain that? Yes, there are explanations. But what has happened? Science. We have been blinded by the idea that science knows everything and we should just go to science. Yeah, the scientific method, it's important for every situation. If you want answers, first, you have to test them yourself. You have to test your faith and put it in practice. Bible verse. So yeah, put your faith in practice and show your love, people. You're gonna learn a lot of things. For example, why when someone prays you, why when you read the Bible, or why when this happens, you feel like there's something inside you, something burning with the passion of 1,000 suns. Search it, test, find, seek, and you shall find. So, try to put this in perspective. There's a lot of lies. There's a lot of truth. There's a lot of mysteries that just you won't find them all. That's the job of the community. That's the job of the Indigos. All together, band together, search together. This is not a one-man task. It's a task of millions. And that's why I make this vlog. I'm a member of the Indigo community, and I'm an Indigo child. I have clear cognitions, and I have experienced a lot of crazy shit in my life. And prepare, because there's a lot to come. This is the big dawn of something new. I'm not gonna say new age, because remember, because for you, don't trust religions. Trust the faith in what you believe. I have Christian faith, but I'm not binded by religion. For example, human beings are the ones who turn the Bible, take this commandment, combine it with this other commandment, and combine it with something from another religion. For example, have you heard the phrase of don't give a poor man food, teach him how to fish so he has food for something like that? Sorry, I didn't have the phrase in my computer, so I didn't know how to say it correctly, but it was made by the British woman. No, it wasn't by the Chinese person, it wasn't made by Buddha or any one of those, it was the British. People confuse a lot of things and merge it all up. For example, in Spanish we have the word, people have the proverb that says, ayúdame que te ayudaré, and that doesn't exist. Help me and I will help you. No, that doesn't exist in the Bible. So people start creating their own Bible verses, start creating their own ideology and call it Christianism. And that's what began the Crusades. The Christian religion created the Crusades. World War II have made hundreds of blood, have spilled a lot of blood just for the sake of an exterior motive, not interior. So let's get things first. Trust thyself and trust in peace. Believe in a better world and try to forge it yourself. Try the help of a lot of people. That's why there are people who work in ecological groups. That's why there are people who have clubs in universities to help the world. They try to help. Don't stay at home eating Cheetos and watching Doctor Who. And you know who I'm talking to. Start doing your own thing. Start helping. Be part of a group. Be part of a collective. And try to be your own individual self. Don't be like, if I'm a hipster, I must not wear nothing that combines. I should not listen to that music. Fuck no. Be yourself. Use the color you want. Use the palette you want in Photoshop for a drawing. There are no laws over your own creative use. Freedom, music, creativity are basically the ways you can show your freedom. I know, this is the thing. How am I free in a world that is completely controlled? I must follow these rules. I have a schedule to follow. That's the rule on time. I have to follow the laws of my country. Those are people dictated rules, society rules. You're not free. You have the illusion of being free. You have freedom to a certain degree, then you cannot pass through it. But by the way, why would you kill somebody? That's a way to pass that freedom. You don't need that. Or drugs. Why would you need that? What you need to do and start doing is express yourself freely. You have the liberty to love who you want, the liberty to be who you want, the liberty to act as you want. No, not like that. Not like that. But you have the freedom to be who you want. So, first things first, I'm the realist. Just kidding. I really wanted to use that line. So, first things first, try to learn everything in nature is coded. Yeah, I recommend the Spirit Science series right here. And it will teach you a lot of things about nature you never experienced. You believe what you want. I usually separate Spirit Science ideology from their knowledge. And they know a lot, and that can help you a lot. By the way, don't trust a lot what was the name? The human history. There is a lot of things you need to know about human history you don't know yet. But some of it is in the middle of bias. You believe it yourself. I, as a Christian believer, I believe there is God, and I believe there is a lot of things we don't know. But try to learn yourself what you want. Okay? Now, look, there are arithmetic ones. For example, look at ViHart as well. There you will have a lot of knowledge. Now, try to learn the spiritual side, reading the Bible. I recommend you reading the book of Proverbs and reading the book of Psalms. Try to read the New Testament. I'm not doing this as Christian, I'm just telling you. You want to learn how to have freedom, and you want to learn illusions about how reality is right now? New Testament, totally. If you want to learn about indigos, Spirit Science as well. And it's not just spiritual. It's also a physical condition that involves some proteins inside the mind. For example, microcephaly and ASP, the same causes of autism. Have an exam made first. I made my own. And yes, I'm not an average human being. And don't tend to believe that you have a psychic condition that makes you retarded. No, you have a blessing in disguise. There's something in you that needs to be activated. And now moving to the real side. The Christian religion, or as they call it, pseudo-Christianity, have took a lot of knowledge. The Indians found about the Kundalini, called the serpent of energy, the chakras, everything it exists. The chakras are aligned to the pineal gland, to the throat, to the heart, to the kidneys, to the liver, to the testes, and also to the woman, to the vagina. It's all connected in a straight line. And what happens? Christians caught the knowledge until the Dark Ages, where Christian people steal all the information from the past religions and put in saying, hey, look what I found, I was the first. For example, the Phoenicians found about the atom. The Phoenician alphabet can, when spoken through the means of experiment, it can show actually the same, how to put it this way, there are certain types of experimentations people don't do anymore, but there's a lot of things. There are links below for some of the things you need to know before anything else. And let me begin with this. The harmonics, the theory of harmony over the universe is real. Blessed prayers for healing, mantras for healing, both are both the same, and they come from the word. Citing the Bible again, what was? I don't remember the verse, but the mouth has power. And no, not in that. Hey, you're gonna traumatize somebody psychologically. That's power. No, it's not being sassy. It's actually real power. Extreme amount of unknown things coming from the voice, from uttering sound waves, creating new waves. Actually, it's amazing what it does. Warping reality, it's all in science, and all has to do with sound waves. And the projection of the voice also has power to heal and to destroy. Magic spells, they destroy. Prayers, they create. There are two forces, yin and yang. You have the etheric side. You have the esoteric side. Etheric, the perfection, prayers, blessings, and esoteric, spells and curses. By the way, I've messed with spells in the past, and the thing is, they have power to a certain limit. It's not that big, but they have a recoil effect. So beware. Don't do it. You're gonna get something. The effect of the spell will work a lot of times. Real spells, dark spells, but the recoil effect will come to you 13 times stronger. I don't recommend you to do that. So right now, I'm gonna end this video with this. Try to search your own way to map reality. We live in our own experience, so don't let other people change your opinion and your point of view. So live freely, be free, and also experience reality. But don't pull your leg too much, because you're gonna fall very deep. Mistakes make great lessons, but they also comes with a scar in your life. This was College Indigo. Well, I should stop calling myself. This was MK. That's better. And this video was just to show you my ideology. I'm gonna post other videos when I have the time, talking more and more about what I know. Thank you for watching, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. Follow me on Tumblr, and yeah, follow me on Tumblr and Twitter. Thank you very much.